folks, this is a Bugeye called Rocky here we have for sale at Bugeye Guys. Now this Bugeye is a quite special car, so we'll take a minute and do a walk around tour. I'll give you my thoughts on the car. We've seen more than 500 Bugeyes, so we have our own strong opinion about these things, and this one is one I really like a lot because it's an excellent restoration. It's a car we sold maybe 7 years ago, I want to say. It was completely restored when we had it back then. It went to a client out in Washington State, and he put about 3,000 or 4,000 miles on the car and has now asked us to sell it for him on consignment. So it's back here in Connecticut at our shop, and that gives me a chance to give you this tour and also do a driving video, which I'll do next, so you can see the car. So Rocky is an Old English white car. It is an excellent restoration. As I said, it was a rotisserie restoration, so it was done at a very high standard. It was then built with navy blue interior. This is not actually technically correct. It would have had either black with white piping or all red with white piping. So blue is a little bit off the map, but do you like it? I do. I think that it's actually quite stunning. I'm a big fan of the color that a tonneau brings to a car. You know, it gives you this white car with this giant blue fabric thing in the center, so it kind of accentuates that blue and white choice, and I think it's an excellent choice. So I'm 100% behind this choice, although it's not stock. Other than that, it's a very stock car. It has disc brakes in the front that were added, but I'll show you under the hood a little later in this video, and you'll see it pretty much looks like an all original correct car, even though it has those modifications. It's also a beautiful steering wheel restoration. I'm a huge fan of these original wheels. They're huge, but the balance in terms of the way the car steers and handles is just right with that big wheel. When you put too small a wheel on it, you lose some of the original character of the handling of these cars. We have all the switches and dials in the right place. I think that this one, has it's a little stiff. This switch is a little bit stiff, so we could potentially replace that for the new owner. But other than that, all the dashboard stuff is in excellent working order. The other nice thing that he added, or had us add, back when we had the car 7 or 10 years ago, whatever it was these inertia seat belts, these 3-point seat belts. So that's a big favorite of mine because it allows you to have a shoulder belt and to feel much more connected with the car. He's got the top bow in here, which has like a roll bar protective piece on it so that it doesn't get scratched, which is nice. And the other thing that's kind of cool is we put vinyl over these because these top bow holders always get scratched by the seat belt when it passes by, just like so. So this little vinyl protector is kind of a nice feature. You can see the other one right about there on this side. There it is in focus. So the doors are in nice shape. I might put on the premium blue. These are flat, and the premium blue door pockets that we sell in our catalog have a metal band, and you can actually give them the factory radius. Makes it a little easier to reach in. These are perfectly wonderful. But the door jambs are quite well done, and there really isn't anything you need to worry about in terms of rust on this car. In the usual places where we would see blisters, there are none. This is in really nice shape. And back here in nice shape, and behind the tires. So all of this is in excellent condition, and the nose gap is excellent as well, as are the door gaps. Those are all pretty consistent with what you see on nicely restored Bugeyes. We have, I think the tires are a little bit older on this one. These are 155 tires, but we'll put the date stamp in our listing on our catalog, in our website. You have the chrome bumper. This is easy to remove, this English plate, if you don't care for it. It's just mounted on the 2 holes for a front American market plate mount on the bumper. So excellent chrome, and I also think these are LED lights. Let's take a look and see if that's correct. We also have here, while I'm here, a powder coated frame. On a lot of these cars you see tremendously hammered, scratched, abused, chipped frames. This one was powder coated, so it's in excellent condition. The glass is excellent, the rubber is excellent. So all of these things accrue to this car's standing and appraisal. These wind wings are a nice feature. These stanchions are in excellent shape. This rubber's all really good. So a lot of things to like. These, here comes Amtrak. These are not LED lights. There's a train, so you know I'm not making it up. Let's check the turn signals. Did you know that only the bottom is the turn signal on Bugeye? Some people think that the top light should blink as well, but that's park and brake lights. So there's your blinker in the front. You hear the electric fuel pump. That's another nice upgrade that we've added. And the electric fuel pump we use, it ticks all the time, unlike the old SU pumps that would stop ticking. And we find these to be much more reliable than the SU product. This is the taillights working. They would be much brighter if you had us convert them to LEDs. The brake lights work as well. And the headlights here, H for headlights. We were on S for side lights if you're unfamiliar. These are upgraded headlights, which are pretty bright. And that's nice to have those installed. Nice emblem, nice chrome. The wipers, let's just make sure those work. We lift these because a lot of times these blades scratch the glass. And these are not parking, but they do work. One-speed Bugeye wipers are never terribly effective, but these are working and that's good. Rain-X works really well too, or some similar product. And then we have a larger diameter, a larger rectangular rear view mirror. So all in all, there you have a pretty comprehensive tour of a very sweet Bugeye in excellent condition. And if you're looking for something that has a stock feel, then this would be a really nice choice because somebody's invested a huge amount of money to get it to this level, and you're basically buying that at a depreciated price. You can see photos of other facets of this car on our website at Bugeye Guys. Thanks for watching.